Hello, all my model car building buddies. This here is Model Cars with Glenn, and I'm Glenn, and my mom tells me that I am the handsomest man in the state. I'm not really sure what state she's talking about. My guess is state of disarray. Okay, now before I get carried away, I'm going to move these, and me and the Roth boys are going to show you Donnie's picture. There's my brother Don. You know, I'm 2.5 years older than Don, but people are always coming up to us when we're together in a store or something and saying, "Are y'all twins?" And I say, "No, we're not twins. Actually, he's adopted. But we do look just alike, and a lot of people can't tell us apart, except for the fact that I'm way more handsomer. Anyway, in my opinion. Okay, this is his picture, though. Almost forgot to tell you about it. This is one's got the planet down here with the fog over it. I really like that. He's getting in on that. And this is Apocalypse. If you're a DC fan, you'll know who that is. And they got some planets over here. I like this one. This is an ice planet. It might be Hoth from Star Wars. And this one's green and brown planet. Don't know what's going on there. Then there's a red planet. I just like this picture. This is nice. Got lots of stars in it. Okay, well, I'm going to move along. Now, let me see. I've already gotten everybody's shop card that I know of. I probably got a few more to get, but I've gotten most of them. I hadn't got one in a while, and I want to do a shop card shout out, so I'm just going to pull one out of my pile and do a random shop card shout out to Rob at Time Machines. Love this guy. You will too. Go to Time Machines Scale Models. There it is right there. And check him out. He's got some really cool builds, and I think he's working on some 132nd or 135th scale car right now. Or I might be thinking of something else. I'm sorry, Rob, if I'm wrong. Love you, man. Rob is a good dude, and he has a great channel. And if you aren't subscribed to him, you need to go over there and get subscribed to him, because if you don't, you're going to miss some good stuff. Okay? Here's Rob at Time Machines. Shop card shout out. Okay, now, my buddies at Spotlight. Where did I put the whirly jigger? That gum whirly jigger got away from me for a minute. Let me put this guy up here and show him. He's not done, but he's really, really close. Okay, let me adjust. Oh, I got my phone fixed too. I had it on mute, so I don't know how I did it, but I finally got it going again. And this is the 49er. As you can see, it still needs the tail lights and a back bumper. I want to put a bumper on the back because I feel like he needs that extra weight on those skinny slicks. Very, very skinny slicks. There's the pearl in the paint. You've seen that. I think that's a grill out of like a 53 or 54 Chevy. Yeah, I think that's what it looks like. And I got the green headlights. Excuse me. I used a green marker, felt tip marker, on the back of the lenses to give them that cool green tint. Here's the interior. They used to do it like that. Those stripes. I've seen several of them, and I like them myself. If I had the money, I would go and get my car done with that kind of, and that Zodiac. That's cool stuff. Okay, well, here is the old 49er. Next time you see him, he'll be done. All I have to do is I got to throw the motor in him. I'm almost done with the motor. And I got to put the bumper on the back and the tail lights. And then some decals, which I have not decided on yet. When I decide, and I'll get them on there, and then y'all will see. Okay, next, I'm going to do a quick deboxing on this little hustler just because I can. This guy, little hustler, and I'm just gonna go through the parts real quick. Cause it's a pretty cool kit and it's new out, and there might be some people wanting to buy them, but thinking, well, I don't know, man. I don't know what's in there, so I better not buy it just yet. Okay, if I can get my setup straight here, where I can show the parts. Frame. That is a neato frame. It looks just like the real thing, which I have seen the real thing. And this is a good one. This could be used. This is a universal, man. That frame can be used on a lot of things. Got some tires. Got those super wide slicks. I love them big slicks. And regular tires for the front. Where they at? Right there. And they got the pad printed, which I like that too. That's really cool. Here we have roll bar and seats. Those are some pretty cool seats. I like them seats. Let me get them focused. Yeah, they're pretty cool seats, man. They'll detail up nice. Over here we have the chrome sheet. Chrome. Oh, I love these headers, man. They come out of the motor and dump straight down, man. That is so cool. They're nice too. Not much flashing on them, all chrome. I don't know about these wheels, but if you take the backs off and replace them with backs from something else, they're nice rims. The rims on there is beauty. And here's some motor parts up in here. Small block. And I really, really, really like these ladder bars. These ladder bars are sweet. Yes, they are. They are very nice. And there's the blower. It's a good blower, too. Blowers, it's hard to find one with really good detail on it. This one ain't bad. It's proportionate. I hold it still enough for you to see it. There it is. Okay, next. What else we got? Well, that's the clear. You don't need to see that because it's invisible on here. But here's the tonneau cover. It might just be a whole lot of pounds of cover. It might not be a whole ton of cover, but it's right here. Dang, if you didn't use that, that would be a good old piece of plastic for something, for scratch building. Let me see what else we got. The grill, the wheel coaster things here. And there's the tailgate. Cool, it's a Datsun tailgate. And here is the bed floor and bed sides. And there's some giant wheel retainers. I don't know. My guess is at one point this thing came as a Bigfoot. It must have had like big mud tires or something on it for those. Here's a cool interior bucket. Not a lot of detail on the interior on those, but you can always add some like door handles. I'm gonna save the body for last. Here is the rear end. A good arc on those springs, man. That's gonna set it up pretty high. What else we got in here? Here's the motor. Yeah, parts of the front suspension, which tells me it doesn't have a straight axle, which I tell you what, it will have when I'm done with it. And almost last, but not least, or even last, is the front end and the body. It's a little sketchy on the fit, but I think just some really careful trimming of the flash right around this corner here. I think she'll line up and fit pretty good. I'm hoping. I have high expectations. Decals are fine, man. These can be used on a lot of different models. I could see use for these right now. And these. Some of them will fit other models. Some will only fit this. But pretty nice. Okay, well, that's a quick, unceremonious unboxing. That only took a few minutes. And now, Oh, let me put the whirly jigger back up here real quick. And let me see. Okay, I'll show you a couple of thingamajigs. This was the Golden Commandos uh, Mobius kit, that altered wheelbase Golden Commandos Mobius kit. I didn't like the paint job, so I changed it up a little bit and made it Plymouth Commandos, which is close enough. And I put a straight front axle on it because an AFX altered wheelbase is just not a funny car without the front axle. I know there was a lot of them ran the stock suspension. They just jacked it up. Good for them. Bully. But I want a straight front axle. And why did I put it on there? Because it was fun. My models are fun. If I'm not having fun building them, I'm having work building them. And if I'm having work building them, I ain't building them. Really, you can. It don't matter the degree of awesomeness you put into a model, the degree of detail, wiring, all the little bolt heads, all that stuff. If you're not having fun, it's not fun. You know, I was doing all that, but it became work. You know, as I got older, my eyes ain't as good as they were. But it's this, like this one here. It's not perfect. It's got some little bitty glue places on it where you can call it a glue bomb if you want, but not to my face. And yeah, it ain't perfect, but I had fun building it, you know? And I think that's what the whole thing is about. It's having fun. This here is a Charger with altered wheelbase. And how cool would it be to drop this sucker down all the way down on the ground and put some big wide tires under the back and make it Pro Street AFX? I'm just always thinking, you know, got to think of stuff. Yep. I also got that 65 Bonneville and a 58 Thunderbird with the bubble top. I'm thinking about putting a bubble top on that Bonneville. Ooh, that thing would be cool. I'm thinking. I got to hold it up there and see. But yep, I'm always coming up with more and more projects, more than I can build. If I could just keep my imagination down to a low roar, I might actually get something done. Nope, not likely. Too much imagination, really. This one, these are my little guys. Check it out, that Fiat. It ain't much smaller than this Austin Healey. Austin Healey? Yeah, that's right. That's what it is. Little Austin Healey. This thing is an old timey kit. I had the sides were glued on separate. The cowl up here was separate. The front parts of the front end was separate. The rear end was separate. Man, I'm telling you, it was a stack of parts just for the body. But I got it all glued together and smoothed out, and it makes one heck of a cool little gasser. I love those wheels on the front. Those came with that flame out. I guess it's called flame out or something like that. A Bogazian. That's one of them weird custom fire truck looking things. I bought 3 of them just to get those front wheels, you know, because you can't find those wheels. Probably aftermarket somewhere for a high price, but the kit was cheaper probably. Anyway, this is this guy, and there's a little Fiat. He's just been resting and recouping after his ordeal of being dropped on. And there's that. And I got all those. And I think I've covered all my bases. And, yep. Let me see. It seems like I forgot something. I'm not sure what. But whatever it is, it'll come out in the next video. I want to tell y'all thank you for watching. I really appreciate y'all watching me and listening to all this stuff. Really do. I'm serious. And I want you to come back and watch some more. Don't be a stranger, and like and a comment, and subscribe and hit that bell and hit the black one so you get all the latest notifications, which will be coming a little sooner than I have been. I've been a little out of shape, so like I said, some slack. And I'll be back soon, and I will catch you guys later. Love you. Bye.